Artificial intelligence. So, what is artificial intelligence? When a computer is capable of solving problems without receiving instructions from a human being on how to do a task, it has artificial intelligence. For example, search engines like Google and Yahoo suggest hits based on past searches and other user behavior data. This is called machine learning and has a wide range of applications, from simple applications in smartphones to self-driving cars. There are also artificial intelligence that does not learn, such as so-called rule-based systems, where complex rules for intelligent behavior are chosen by humans in beforehand. So, how did artificial intelligence start and develop over time? AI wasn't formally founded until 1943, when Alan Turing built a machine that could solve Enigma under World War II. On the right, we can see a timeline of the key events on how AI has evolved over the years. So, what are the upsides with AI? The first one is reduction in human error. A computer typically doesn't make any mistakes. Of course, they make some mistakes, but not a lot in comparison to a human. Another one is that they can take risks instead of a real human. They can, for example, be used in crash tests and generally just be used to test new technology. The third one is that they are available 24/7. As long as they have electricity, they can work day and night. They don't get tired, and they do not need sleep, and they don't need breaks. The fourth one is that they can do repetitive jobs like retail and customer service, and all the jobs that you do the same thing over and over again. The fifth one is they have faster decisions because they aren't emotionally attached to anything, so they can make a fast decision while it's good. And the last one is that they actually can make their own inventions by themselves. So, what are the downsides to artificial intelligence? The first one is unemployment. A lot of people can lose their jobs to robots. Certainly, people working in retail and generally jobs that require routine work when you do the same thing over and over again. All the jobs can be replaced by robots, and the people working in these fields can get replaced. The second one is there can be possible losses of data when these computers get destroyed or damaged. The third one is that humans get lazy if the computers just do all the work for us and we just don't do anything. The fourth one is that AI machines don't currently have an emotion. They can't show any empathy, and they don't think like a human. They think like another way. And the last one is there's a high cost to detain and improve these computers. It's very expensive. So the question is, can a computer be intelligent? Computers can learn from experience just like humans. With the current pace of new technology, with the artificial intelligence, we might even see robots doing ordinary human things like watching TV and reading books in the future. At the current state of AI, it can think, but without conciseness and normal human emotions. But maybe in 100 years, it might be possible that computers and robots are more intelligent than humans and they do ordinary human things. Ethics. Looking at the coming widespread introduction of AI by different companies, future generations will certainly be accustomed with the modern technology. Thousands of companies around the world have already adopted AI. Many people fear that artificial will take jobs from humans. While that is true, it will also create new jobs for humans. The implementation of AI in business has created new roles for workers. A report from some scientists in America gave a forecast predicting that AI will give 500,000 more jobs than it will eliminate over the next few years. Longer than a few years is hard to project what will happen, but as long as AI doesn't get heavily restricted or banned, we will see jobs requiring less routine actions and more creativity. Artificial intelligence in our daily life. When you hear about artificial intelligence, it might be easy to assume that it has nothing to do with you. You might imagine that artificial intelligence is only something the big tech companies are working on, and that artificial intelligence doesn't impact your daily life. But in reality, artificial intelligence is encountered by most people from morning until night. On the right, you can see some examples. The first one is smartphones. For example, fingerprint scanners and Face ID on the phones are using artificial intelligence to identify that it's you that is opening the phone. And then we have security and surveillance. For example, a security camera can use artificial intelligence to identify different people on the camera. For example, we can see that a lot in China. Another one is social media platforms. Artificial intelligence is used in social media to provide content to you, and that is based on user data and past searches. So you get recommended things you are searching about and stuff like that. Another one is navigation. For example, you can type in where you want to go, and artificial intelligence can give you the best route to go there. Then we have e-commerce. For example, if you are into cats and search a lot about cats, and you go onto Amazon, you might be recommended a cat bed to buy. And then we have vehicles. For example, the self-driving vehicles are using artificial intelligence, so it can drive by itself. And last, we have smartphones like Alexa and Google Home that use artificial intelligence to identify different questions from humans. Thank you for listening.